In my opinion, this is the best way to record your DAW. A lot of gamers use this common setup. They use two computers to allocate resources appropriately. One computer streams their games live, the other computer is for their game. We all know when you're using your DAW and you adding a lot of plugins, it can eat up resources. So recording on the same computer that you're using your DAW to live stream or record, it could slow down your computer and even mess up your record. This method requires a lot of extra gear. You can check the link in the description for my beginner video to how to record your DAW free and easy. Here is the things that I use to do this two computer setup to record my DAW. You'll need two computers, two audio interfaces, an audio mixer, Ethernet cables, an Ethernet switch. You'll need two monitors, one to see your DAW and one to see what you're recording on your other computer, and a video capture card if you want to record your DAW and your video at the same time. Here is how I set it up. I run Logic Pro on my Mac and I use a PC to record all of my gameplay and stream to the internet. For my audio interfaces on the Mac, I have the Apollo Twin. For my PC, I have the Focusrite Scarlett 6i6. Connecting the audio. I hook up my mic to the mixer, then I use an aux output that goes to my Mac and my PC interfaces. This gives me more control over my audio and it will come to play later on in the video so you can record easier in OBS and edit your DAW and your voice separately. On my Apollo Twin interface, I take outputs 3 and 4, which are the DAW, and put them into the 3 and 4 inputs of the Scarlett 6i6, which is for the PC record. This allows the PC and OBS to record my DAW from channels 3 and 4 of the interface. Next, I use both of the interfaces control software to route the audio. On the PC, channel 1 is the microphone and channels 3 and 4 are the DAW. On the Mac, I use my virtual console and you can see Logic Pro. Now I need to route the aux output 3 and 4, turn up the gain a little bit so it can go to the PC interface. Now let's set up the video part. There's a couple of free programs you need to download to record your screen. The first one is called OBS. OBS is free and open source and it allows you to record any type of input, whether it be your DAW, your camera, graphics, another computer, etc. You will also need to download another free program called NDI Tools. Now these are just protocols that let computers talk to each other and pass video and audio signal. To get your two computers talking to each other, you need to have a local area network. That means you need an Ethernet switch. Now you don't have to run a hardwire line to your Ethernet switch, but I advise you running a hardware line, especially if you're going to stream your DAW to the internet. Wireless can work, but it tends to be choppy and drop sometimes, and having that hard landline connection works pretty well and keeps your image stable. To create this network so your computers can talk to each other, plug an Ethernet cable into your Ethernet switch running from one PC and do the same exact thing to the second PC and match up the IP addresses. That way they can see the same local area network and start talking to each other. If you want to record your face while you're recording your DAW, well, you'll need a video capture card. Some cameras come with output that allows you to use USB straight into your computer and use that like a webcam, but I use a video capture card. The output of it is HDMI, and then I plug that into my streaming computer and the one that's recording my PC. Go to your music making computer. Open up NDI Tools. If you're using a Mac, you want to open a program called Scan Converter. Set it to record your entire desktop. If you're using a PC, open up in NDI Tools a program called Screen Capture. Open Screen Capture and choose your point of interest. On the computer you're going to use to record your DAW, open up OBS. In the Sources tab, hit the plus sign in the bottom left corner. Select NDI as a source. Pick your DAW computer for the source. If you're using the camera, follow the same steps, adding a plus sign, but you're going to click Video Capture Device to add your camera. Now we need to add some audio sources. Go to the settings for OBS. Click the Audio tab. Locate the Add Mix Aux section. My Focusrite has several inputs. Inputs 1 and 2 are going to be the microphone. Inputs 3 and 4 is going to be my DAW. So I'm selecting both of these to create an aux. Now we need to change the settings to record audio. This way you have total control over your voice and your DAW volume levels. When you open your video, you won't see the separate files, but if you import this into your video editing software, you will see the different audio files on separate tracks. Make sure you have your DAW and your camera in the program window, then press record. I know this was a lot of information and it seemed very complicated, but trust me, once you get it set up, it's gonna really help your workflow. I record all my videos like this, and one big advantage is, since it's recording straight to the computer, the file is already compact and ready to go to edit. Let's say if you want to record your DAW and video, but you only had the capability to record your DAW and then you had to input your video camera later. Well, now you have to sync up everything, you have to edit the two videos together, and that can add to your time. But doing it this way cuts down the time. All you need to do is drag and drop the file into your editing software, do a couple of cleanup edits, and you'll be good to go. Just like when you're creating your beats, you want to have a nice workflow so you can just be in the zone and create as many beats as you can. That's why I use this 2-computer setup. It helps me stay in the flow and helps me create faster. And if you want more workflow tips of how I create my videos as a music producer and how I organize and shoot everything, check out one of these videos.